Try it. Talk.
May not understand this. Talk. Yeah, check your mute. Check your microphone.
We got one man to eat. One man can't talk.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
This man at host to eat sandwich.
Host is hungry.
We been a walk.
No, babe, we been a jump.
Well, me don't know where you been. How me gonna know? Me just
Babe,
ask.
if me come home at this hour, wait a minute.
You
It's a
could be
problem.
working. You can be out. You could be doing anything. I don't know. That would me ask.
Sport.
Sport.
All
I
I
don't
know
know.
is you're late.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Concast covering the championship weekend in the NFL. I'm Azar alongside Asif, also with Imran and Amzad here covering a very great championship weekend, to say the least, I think, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Let's get it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're starting off with the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And Philadelphia's offense explodes. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are off to their second Super Bowl in 3 seasons. And this time, Saquon Barkley is in for the ride. I've always said he is one of my favorite players to watch, and if not one of the best. But he's been huge to their offensive performance, and Philly just showed it again with 55 points scored. It's the most scored in the conference championship since the 1970 merger. Both sides of the ball just went well too, like for the Eagles, especially their passing game, which we know has been, something that, has been in question. We were just unsure of what was going to happen, and even talking about it
Yeah.
last week, we didn't know what was going to happen with
That was a big
Philly,
question.
and one of the points for them to win is that they had to pass the ball, and they did. Unfortunately, with the Eagles winning, a really amazing, truly sensational rookie campaign has come to an end with Jaden Daniels, and Washington. He was the leader this year. I think he had
Still
an
W for them.
amazing.
Still a good W for them for this season.
That's a big season for them
Yeah,
boys.
he had an amazing season, man. I don't think it could have went much better outside of winning a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
which would have been, I think, if not,
Unrealistic.
I think what would have been the first, right? The first
Yeah, that
ever,
wouldn't. That's the first
Yeah,
one for
first
sure.
right?
ever.
But yeah, he ended a really. But let's get into some questions. Starting us off here.
First off, before the
Oh,
questions, first off,
oh,
look at Imran with his Eagles hat now,
Eagles.
yo. Last week he had a Bills hat, Lions hat, whatever team wins, man, I wear a hat.
Yeah, man. You gotta show through the
This
collection.
guy
You
likes
know.
to be happy. This guy likes to be happy, yo. He's
It's
always with the
okay.
team that wins.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
something,
talk about
man.
his sad Bills later, but yeah, sorry, cut you off. But
Are they in the clear to you know take this thing the whole way?
Clear for what?
they're not cleared for nothing, you know. The Eagles definitely proved a lot, showing that they can open up their game to the passing game, as we saw. Like I was super impressed with Jalen Hurts. Even over all the questions with his knee injury, he was a little banged up going to the game. He was able to get the guy we've been talking about the most, AJ Brown, involved with 96 yards and a tutty, which was huge for them. They made some big plays connecting on some fourth downs. Seeing them get them going, like it was definitely able to help them win this game, but it's more so answers the questions about when they're gonna be able to compete with in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, I feel like they got a good potential. They got the best team on paper to potentially go all the way and win the Super Bowl. And as you said, Hertz finally answered all the speculations from the past couple of weeks. Without, yeah,
Probably,
hold on, bro, let me talk, man. He finally
probably.
he,
Sorry.
he finally answered all the speculations from the past week. Do the Eagles need to pass to win the game? And even though Saquon Barkley another monstrous game with over about 120 rushing yards for 3 touchdowns. And despite Jalen Hurts having the knee injury, he didn't rush for many yards. He still had 3 rushing touchdowns as well too. And I believe in total the Eagles had 7 touchdowns as well, which is actually,
Sheesh.
yeah, they had seven
God damn.
touchdowns. They were 7 for 7 in the red zone as well too. And the defense on the other hand, they played spectacular as well too. And they forced 3 fumbles for losses and scored on 2 of them with De'Ami
Those
Brown
turnovers.
fumbling. Yeah, the
That
turnovers
was
helped
the
them a
key
lot.
of the game. Key of the game right there.
Yeah,
Them
turnovers helped
fumbles.
them out a lot, and they capitalized on that, and they ran the Commanders right out of the link, and the passing game, rushing game put up all great numbers, and despite Hurts having his knee injury, he's got 2 weeks to rest on that, and he can still keep running the ball, and they'll be looking to end the Chiefs' journey to a three-peat and make some history and win their second Super
Yeah.
Bowl ever.
They pretty much prove they're the elite team. was a win season for Washington. And, you just got to learn from it. That's all. Gain XP points. Right? That's it.
Nah, yeah, I agree with Umzad. It was definitely a big win for Like a big win in terms of the season was huge for Washington. If anybody, I don't think anybody in their whole cards had Washington going to the NFC Championship. And I honestly think Umzad agreed with this earlier in like when we were talking before that. I thought if Washington, because Washington came into this game, why we even gave them a chance to be here is because they were taking care of the ball. The games before that, Daniels didn't throw interception. They didn't fumble the ball. Last game, they
Exactly.
didn't get sacked once. And if it wasn't for those fumbles by Eckler and the early interception, this is a still a game. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
as
know
the old
Hamza
saying
we
goes,
were
though,
saying that
defense wins championships, right?
Yeah.
yeah, the turnovers cost them big time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that Jalen Hurts interception, you wouldn't even count that. That accounted for like nothing towards the end, so you wouldn't even basically count that as like a turnover, you know?
I think that even going into Washington and whatever, moving forward, that this is something they're definitely going to learn from. They're going to grow from. Jaden Daniels is not going anywhere. I think he's going to be the same caliber, moving forward. And I think with just a whole lot of experience, which Jalen Hurts and the Eagles do have, it just allowed them to really just take the cake in that atmosphere, to be able for them to get that win as well.
Saquon has been amazing and all, but I'm giving more credit to that offensive line of the Eagles than anything. Like Saquon's great and all, I'm not taking away, but he's like that because you see them boys on the Eagles, they got like all of their guys are Pro Bowlers.
Without
Yeah,
that
that
So
whole
when
line,
you
entire
want to
you,
offensive line is
you
all
would only have
Pro
half of
Bowler.
those yards.
Yes. DeAndre
Yep.
Swift,
like
they had
so
Miles
look,
Sanders.
he was a Pro Bowl last year because of these offensive
Right.
linemen. So no, but like what my point is that this offensive line is really the MVP of this whole team. So I'm gonna give them a lot of credit for as good as Saquon is doing.
Talking about the line. Was Jalen Hurts the reason why we won this game, or why the Eagles won this game, or
Just
I'm
a,
sad.
it's a collective team thing. It's not one person who won that game. You play as a tight unit, and offense clicks, defense clicks, special teams, everybody, right? Everybody does their
Umzad's
job.
been a team guy recently, bro. I've been hearing a lot of
But
Umzad
but
talking about the team.
it's
He's
supposed to
going
be
with
But
the
one.
safe. He's
but
going
this
with
is
the
the
safe
time where you
answer.
gotta, you have guys that just maybe they haven't done anything the whole year or a few things. They'll just this is
Yeah.
their moment. Like encourage everybody and know that everybody has each other's back, right?
I'm super excited. But we have another big heavy hitter game that we need to take care of. Buffalo versus Kansas City at Arrowhead. Buffalo, just another year for Josh Allen, with the big bad brother.
Nice. Nice.
Um, the
Let's
Chiefs
show.
get more, just Mahomes magic. Playoff Mahomes, playoff Chiefs are just a different breed and advance their third Super Bowl beat and just really just finding a way to take over, when it mattered the most. Patrick Mahomes now is 4-0 against Josh Allen in the playoffs, sending the Bills home for the fourth time in 5 years, and look to be the only team in the Super Bowl era to be getting a three-peat here, which is something that
It's coming.
at the end of the day they're just gonna get the job done. They failed again. At another Super Bowl run. It was tough. It was tough to watch. Yeah, I hated seeing Josh Allen really upset.
Oh, it
But
wasn't tough to watch. It was a great game to
It
watch.
was it
it was a
was
great game.
it
But
was
Amazing
exactly
game.
what me and Amzad said was gonna happen.
yeah,
Amazing game.
but I kind of wanted to be in Buffalo with Imran next or in 2 weeks.
I as
Yeah.
well, brother. I as well.
Imran, you're not
But
gonna wear your Bills hat today or what?
No, I can't, bro. How am I gonna do that?
Next week you better
I
wear a
told
Chiefs
you.
hat.
I tried to warn you. I
I
tried
I
to warn you.
don't
Don't play with
I don't have
Mahomes.
a Chiefs set.
Good.
What?
You gotta buy one. I'm gonna buy one for you next week or 2 weeks from
yeah,
now.
I'm
We
buying
all go
one
wear
too.
Chief hat next
I'm
week.
gonna buy you a shirt.
No,
I have to go buy you.
you can buy me
You're
a
gonna get
you can buy
you're
me a
gonna get Imran
jersey.
a Taylor Swift jersey.
No, no, no.
As I think the rest of the world saw, we saw a couple of questionable calls that changed the momentum of this game for the Bills. First, with Xavier Worthy, despite a holding call, which could have gave the Chiefs an extra 5 yards. But should have that catch with Xavier Worthy been called an incomplete pass and not giving the chance for the Chiefs to score a touchdown, which they ended up doing a few plays later?
That's a tough one to.
It's a catch. It's a
It's a
catch.
tough one. It's a tough. You can't. It's so hard to just overturn a call like that, where it's you. We don't know. Nobody knows. You can
Yeah.
look at that a million times, and
Right.
you're gonna confuse yourself.
I think it's one of those ones where like The
A
call on the field,
tie goes to
the
the runner, right?
the call goes
Tie
to the
goes to the
offensive
off.
guy,
Tie goes to the offensive guy.
and it's
But the
also one of those things where you're gonna get whatever call on the field, the initial call on the field is. You're gonna have to find something in the video to actually overturn that. The call on the field is always gonna hold more weight.
This was one of the first games where I saw Kansas City have calls against them. Oh, the one where the guy was covering his eyes. This crazy.
yeah, yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
even
Those are
grab the
yeah,
guy. He was just covering his vision.
yeah. But they picked him. I feel like they picked on him too
And they
because
led
he's a
to a
rookie.
touchdown right after. They got
Yeah,
that. It was like third. I think it was third down. They got
yeah.
it. 15 yards. Boom. Next play. Touchdown.
If they called that Xavier Worthy catch a catch, you should have seen that Des Bryant catch that he made against Green Bay many years ago, and they called that a no catch, and he caught the ball
Oh,
fully.
no, but it's a difference.
No, it's only different because it's the Chiefs. I don't know what is a
Oh
catch
my
these
god, here
days.
we
I don't know
go
what is a
again,
catch
bro.
these
Here
days and
we
not a
go,
catch.
These are
bro.
two
If
guys going in the air,
Yeah, but the ball touched the ground. The
going for
ball,
the
you
catch.
have to have the ball
But he was
full
still
control
holding
on.
it. The ball
Yeah,
didn't
but
move when
the,
the
the,
ball
the
didn't move
ball,
when it hit the
but the ball
ground.
touched the ground. You gotta have full control of the ball. I don't know what a
The
Yeah,
catch
but
the
ball
the ball
didn't
catches
didn't
these
move
move.
when it
It
hit the
days.
didn't
ground.
move though.
The
Yeah,
ball,
but
like
but he has to have full. The ball cannot touch the ground for it not to
no,
be
it
ruled a
can, but it
catch.
just can't move when it's on the ground.
I don't know what a catch and a
Man,
catch is
sounds
these
like he's
days.
from Philly.
Hey, I might as well be up against I might as well been up against Cole Bishop, and I would have won that battle easily then if the ball was touching the ground. So
Josh Allen can't win the game by himself.
Well,
Josh
l-
Allen is not playing the Kansas City Chiefs, right? It's the
Yeah,
Buffalo Bills.
I'm gonna
He's
get
the
into a
only.
good point.
tell that
They've
to
Um,
got.
Kincaid. Tell that to
They've got.
Kincaid.
Oh my God!
bro,
Don't even talk about that guy. That guy broke. That guy just. I don't know what the
that
hell
guy
he's doing.
shattered hearts.
Oh
I don't know
man.
what they I don't know why they threw that flag for. I don't know what kind of mysterious flag showed up on the screen. I don't know what it was. Maybe they were just waiting for
Yeah,
Kincaid to catch the ball, and
Yeah, I
they would have called some stupid play, and it would have went the other way.
You think
yo,
so?
Yes.
as much as I was rooting for KC, man, that throw by Josh Allen going like one
He
like
threw it
fadeaway,
right to him. That
he
was
had a
right
chance.
to
But you,
him.
and you
It
know
was
what
in
too?
his
They
in
weren't
his
gonna
hand.
settle for a field goal. They were gonna go right for the touchdown. If
oh,
because
We
they
got
still
to
had
the
enough.
we
They
got
were still had enough time. They were
like
gonna
two
go for the
minutes left, I
touchdown.
believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, he needed to make that catch for that to
Yeah.
happen.
but the fact that Josh Allen even gave him a
He,
chance. Did you
he
guys see that blitz? That corner blitz?
that was the most insane blitz I
that
think.
was a
Even the
Yeah.
design
reporters were
play
That
for
saying.
him. I
that
don't
was
know
Yeah,
the
if
it's
it
a
was
corner blitz.
exactly like that,
It's a corner
but
blitz.
it
Yeah.
was
yeah, that was the
designed.
first. That was he hasn't called. I don't think he called that all. Spagnola called that all game as well too.
Nah, he waited for
That's,
that play.
that's
He
why
waited
that
for
guy's the
that.
most smartest coach,
One of the
defensive
best defensive
coach
coaches.
ever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
ever.
sure. But let's get into this other call here. Josh Allen, 4th and 1. Everybody's pushing,
Oh, that's
shoving,
another
tush
thing.
push.
That's
Same.
another
Um,
thing.
but here's the thing. Based off the timing of where this happened, was that the momentum killer for Buffalo? Was that the final knife in the?
Nah, I don't think so.
Like that definitely was the biggest play that Buffalo had. But I don't know if y'all saw it. Not only that 4th and 1. I mean, come on, dog. You got to convert that 4th and 1. Second of all,
That
they
was
missed
converted.
a bunch of third like inches play. They missed two-point conversions. Like I know they were only going for it because of the situation at the time of the score, but they missed
Yeah.
two-point conversions, 4 points earlier in the
The
game.
same one right prior
That
to
was the
that
same
Yeah,
one.
had
yeah,
the Kincaid played. That
yeah.
was right there, and
And
I
I feel
thought
like
he got the third. I thought
Well,
he
that
I
was
got
the
the
feel like he
screen
third
got the
down.
pass.
first down. I think Kincaid did
Where I
get the
said,
first
"Give him
down
fast
actually
this."
Yes.
No,
on that
no,
third
it
down.
wasn't the first down. That's what
That was
led
the
to the 4th and 1.
It
no
was
no
a
he.
third down and it led to the fourth down.
First down.
I
Then
thought
they
it was
said
the
This
first
is
down too.
4th and 1,
Then he said it wasn't.
and I thought that was the first down as well too. They had the
Yes.
referee on one side call it,
And
then
the
the
other
other
side.
referee at the
Oh,
bottom
yeah.
call it the other
Yeah.
way.
So
But you
yeah,
know what? You
those.
shouldn't let the game come down to that. He didn't have those big guys. He didn't have a star
Bigs.
wide receiver. He didn't have a star wide receiver,
He had to start nothing. No
right?
stars. No Pro
Yeah.
Bowlers at all.
But
And
well,
yeah.
now,
no Cooks.
Cook's not a Pro Bowler.
compared to Kansas City, if you were to put Juju on Buffalo, he would be their number one or number two receiver,
Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah.
really cool move. I would
right?
like to see.
And
Nah.
but hear me out. He's their number fourth on Kansas City, if
Fifth,
not
maybe.
fifth,
Yeah.
right?
You got to put him and you got to put Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen in that same category as well too. The Allen couldn't get it done in the playoffs. Lamar couldn't get past Mahomes. Allen couldn't get past Mahomes for a fourth time. Only the only quarterback to actually lose four straight times to a single quarterback. The Bills remain the same way as they remind me of the Indianapolis Colts when Peyton Manning couldn't beat Tom Brady. It's they couldn't get past the top quarterback in the league. And the Bills, they gotta go from here. They have a surplus of draft picks, and that should allow them to draft them a deep class of rookies or package picks, and to move up to what they want to get. They have a second round draft pick for when they traded Stephon Diggs to the Texans, and they gotta revamp on their defense as well too, because their defense really didn't play that well in this game as well too.
Series with Josh Allen. Did y'all see him nearly throw like two
He almost threw two
interceptions?
picks, back to
Yeah, he
back
was
picks.
Two
nervous.
picks in 2 plays, and then and then had a little miss
He almost fumbled the ball too.
yeah, miss fumble.
Yeah.
So he did not look himself the first 3 drives, and then Mahomes fumbled, and that kind of got them
Well, let
going.
me
So
let me
they
tell
got
you
off to a slow
let
start.
me tell you this. To beat Kansas City or Patrick Mahomes in itself, you have to play a perfect game.
Yeah.
For Josh Allen, this was not a perfect game by any means, way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. I mean, listen, we just got to get ready for 2 weeks from today. We'll have Super Bowl 59 rematch set up with the Chiefs and the Eagles. The Chiefs looking for their three-peat. Eagles looking to take it away and get their revenge with their first Super Bowl since beating the Patriots in Super Bowl 52. It's going to be a good one, and we're definitely going to have the previews for it, betting lines, and keys to the game in the coming up weeks. Thank you again for watching the Concast. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for supporting us through all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos with your family, friends, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a podcast that is coming up soon. Because obviously, we all know that everyone's going to keep eyes on the Super Bowl and to see what's going to happen. I'm Azar alongside Asif, Imran, and Amsad, and we'll see you in the next one.